So today's sixth graders, we're going to talk about some more algebraic expressions. And we're going to review what some of these words mean, okay? So let's start with x decreased by 5. All right? What quantity are you starting with if it said x decreased by 5? Are you starting with 5 of something? Or are you starting with x of something? Liz?
You're starting with x.
You're starting with x, and then lowering it by 5. So we would write this as x minus 5. Now, let's look at this one. 5 less than y. Which quantity are you starting with? Be careful on this one. 5 less than y. Brett?
Put the 5 and then the less than sign, and put the y.
No, 5 less than. And it doesn't say 5 is less than y. It says 5 less than y. So this is also subtraction. All right?
Just y.
So are we starting with 5 and taking away y? Or starting with y and finding 5 less? Daria? Yeah, we're starting with y and finding 5 less. 5 less than y. Whenever you're writing subtraction, the order is really important because subtraction is not commutative. You can't reverse them and get the same answer. So, whenever you're writing a subtraction expression, you have to figure out what amount am I starting with, and then what am I taking away. How about the product of? What does product mean again? Roy?
The product.
Yep, what operation?
Timesing.
Timesing, yeah. So this is the product of n and 7. N times 7. How would we write that? Is that okay? No, that's not okay. Why not?
The times symbol looks like an x or
Yeah.
algebra.
Yep,
You gotta put a dot or parentheses.
right. We can't use an x when you're writing times in algebra. You have to use either a dot, so n times 7 would be okay, or we could write parentheses, n times 7, or we could reverse the order because it's commutative. So how would you write that? Switch the order. Max?
7 dot.
7 dot n. You don't even need the dot when you're writing it this way. Just 7n. Yep. 7n. That means 7 times n. Or the product of n and 7. It also means that there are 7 n's. Okay? How about the number of days in W weeks? So we have an unknown number of weeks. We have W weeks. But do we know how many days there are in 1 week? 7. So we can write 7 there and then write it as an expression. How would you get the total number of days? Alex?
7W.
7W, yeah. 7 times the number of weeks would give us the total number of days, wouldn't it? So the total number of days, or the number of days in W weeks would be 7W. Or 7 times the number of weeks. Does that make sense? Okay, how about the number of months in Y years then? Follow the same pattern to write that expression. The number of months in Y years. Cole?
12Y.
12Y. 12Y. Why 12Y? 10. There's 12 months in 1 year, and so if we don't know how many years, we would just multiply the number of years times 12 to get the number of months. Yep. How about the quotient of 5 and Y? Quotient of 5 and Y. Nate?
5 divided by Y?
Good. 5 divided by Y. Yep. Here's also some division expressions. The number of yards in F feet. So we're looking for the number of what? The number of yards. And how many feet are in 1 yard? Cool? 3. So 3 feet in 1 yard. How would we get the number of yards in F feet?
F divided by 3.
Yeah. F divided by 3 would give us the number of yards. Right? Let's apply this to kilometers and meters. How many meters are there in a kilometer? Kilo means, cool, 1,000. So let's apply that. 1,000 meters in 1. So the number of kilometers in M meters. A whole bunch of meters. How would we find kilometers? Right?
M divided by 1,000.
Yeah. M, the number of meters, divided by 1,000. Okay? So this is something that you're going to be doing more and more as you get into algebra, pre-algebra next year, and then algebra 8th grade, and so on. We're going to start to think about these quantities in terms of finding an unknown amount, okay? An X amount, or a Y amount, or a W amount, and so on. Let's go through your assignment for today. A number increased by 32. Number 8. Abby?
N plus 32.
N plus 32. 3.5 decreased by some number. Jeremiah? Where's the assignment? Oh, we better find that. Okay, starts with number 8.